Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Rock D Lee coming at you guys with a update on Facebook stock, guys, or Facebook as a company. And listen, whether you are in stock investing, whether you are involved in social media as a content creator, or you work at Facebook, this video is for you. I have a unique perspective that I have not seen anywhere else. Among many of the reasons why Facebook has taken such a beating. Like I said, I saw online that it was as low as 26%. Oh my God, that's a quarter, fam. A little bit more, but that's a quarter, fam. So why is Facebook struggling? There's many reasons I saw circulating, but what I want to talk to you guys about is my unique perspective. So as a content creator, I've been watching Facebook make a grave mistake. What Facebook has been doing, in my opinion, is you really got to pay to reap the rewards of using Facebook as a social platform to grow your business. And here's what I mean. At some point, you know, you're using Facebook and your posts, your videos is just getting out there. And I kind of felt, you know, at some point, like you're posting things and your reach has just declined because they want you to spend money on, exposure, right? And on the back end, because I got to tie these ideas together, on the back end, Facebook, for me, the monetization, like how much effort it takes to get monetization is ridiculous compared to something like YouTube, especially in the video place, right? When you talk about the video marketplace, the amount of effort that I got to do in YouTube to get money versus Facebook is a whole nother ball game, right? So many people use Facebook as a marketing tool to get them to go to some other website or to go find them on YouTube where they actually make the money. But many people on YouTube, of course, they want to sell t-shirts or what have you. Just you getting to their YouTube platform is oftentimes enough for many people. That is the destination. Come to my YouTube. Even when I was doing, I'm doing TikTok videos and my editor was trying to put on Patreon. I was like, no, don't put it on Don't add my Patreon to these TikTok videos. Notice how I said TikTok, not Facebook videos. Don't put Patreon on the TikTok videos because a lot of people don't have money. All they gotta do is watch the YouTube videos, whether they got money or not. I'm gonna get some AdSense revenue on the back end. And if they got money, they'll know I got a Patreon and they'll go and find it, right? But as far as where I need my audience, as long as they're coming on YouTube, I'm okay. But even as I do my links in the descriptions of many of my videos, Facebook is at the very bottom because for me, it offers the least rewards nowadays. That's the reality, guys. That's the reality. Now, TikTok doesn't necessarily offer as much financial opportunity, in my opinion, but they at least give you the feeling, pat in the back of organic growth and reaching out to people because your videos get pushed out, especially if you just start. If you just start TikTok right now, your videos get massively pushed out if you know what you're doing, and that effect is just not happening on Facebook. So from a creator's point of view, there's just so much more incentive to use these other platforms. And mind you, a lot of people aren't creators, so keep listening. And I'm going to tell you why creators are important in overall driving the traffic of the regular people, right? So here's the other thing. As a content creator, even if I post a video on YouTube and I post the same video on Facebook, which section is most important to drop a comment or for me to respond to on comments, right? Again, the question is, if I post a video on Facebook and I post the same video on YouTube, which platform do you think I need to answer comments more? It's going to be YouTube. Why? Because, you know, I got 60,000 followers on Facebook and I look at all the monetization thresholds. I'm like, I still can't pull this off. Like, what more do you want? Insert Kobe Bryant. more, right? So yeah, I post a video on Facebook just so that it can do its marketing, but I post the same video on YouTube, but that's where I'm going to spend my time. My viewers know if they want to answer me, if they want a response from me, they're more likely to get it on YouTube. Because the fact of the matter is, from a creator's point of view, at least you know, that user's generating 0.0002 cents, right? At least Facebook is nothing. I'm literally only putting it on Facebook so that you know to come find me on YouTube. That's where Facebook has end up in the general landscape of use. It's like the bottom barrel to funnel into something else. So the reason why this is important, guys, is because if people are funny, especially in this age, especially in the age of the C19, a lot of people found that they can make money online. You know, and your creative people who can make money online, once it occurs to them that I'm just going to take the time and my creativity and my answering to other platforms, the platforms become less interesting. If you're funny people, if you're entertaining people, if you're talented people, if you're knowledgeable people, know that they should take their skills elsewhere, take their abilities elsewhere, because that's where they'll make money. The platform slowly becomes less interesting. Again, I don't hand out business cards. I don't tell people, hey, I'm on Facebook. I say, hey, I'm on YouTube. Come find me. Oh, wow. So then people log on to YouTube to look for a particular creator. Hey, some Tesla information. I go onto YouTube. I want to listen to what Tom Nash has to say. Okay? I never log on to Facebook to see what somebody else has to say. I log on to Facebook oftentimes just to dump material. That's the problem with Facebook, in my opinion. Okay? It's not a go-to place anymore to do anything unless you have big dollars. And a lot of your creators, a lot of your up-and-coming people, a lot of the people who were staying home during C19, working paycheck to paycheck, don't have extra dollars to boost things just so people can see it. Here's the other thing, especially in a lot of these entertainment niches, like the entertainment niche I'm in, right? I don't, like, pay-per-click isn't a business model for a lot of entertainment creators, right? In real estate, which I do, when I do real estate, you know, I could spend $5 on an ad because you're going to put in your phone number. Then I'm going to call you to sell you a $5,000, to sell you a $300,000 home, okay? So I can get, you know, a $10,000 commission check. After taxes, it's a lot lower. That's why it went down to that 5. Taxes, your marketing, all that, it gets eaten up really fast. But in the entertainment spectrum, which I'm also in, there's no reason to boost an ad because the only thing I'm selling you is t-shirts, and that's like a $3 margin, $3 to $7 margin, all depends. Okay, a lot of people in the entertainment spectrum, they're not going to spend money on t-shirts when they're on the younger side of things, because you know it's rough. Okay, and then some people do a better job of selling t-shirts. Hey, when I get good at it, hey, I'm going to be making courses. I'm going to tell you guys how I got it finally done. But that's the reality. That's the reality. Now they're offering bonuses for for Reels. And the funny thing is, I get these bonuses. So I've made like $500 on these Instagram bonuses. But I realize, for Reels, by the way, they're incentivizing you to use Reels. I realized after like the first 3 or 4, right? Because they'll give you like an $800 max, right? Everyone varies. It depends on your interaction. But mine, it'll be like $800 max. The first 3, I'm up to $150 instantly. I don't know how it works, but the first 3 reels I post, $150 because they rotate every 30 days. It resets. But for some reason, to get to that final stretch, yo, you gotta get a lot of views. You get that 150 quick, and then everything else after that, for me, you got really grind. So at some point, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna post 3 reels. I'm never gonna get the $800. I'm just gonna get to that 150 mark, right? Because what is it? It's your hourly wage. What's your hourly worth, right? If it takes me 3 60-second videos to get to $150, no brainer, right? If I gotta do 100 more videos, right, to get to that $800 mark, I'm like, I got all this other stuff going on. I'm not gonna really do that, you know, unless I was gonna do it for TikTok. Then I might as well put it on Reels. You see, that's the other position they got themselves into. So, in my opinion, I went on for a while. In my opinion, I think Facebook can really rebound when they put creators first. Okay. When they put the little guy first, the people, these people that are dropping these funny ass videos on Facebook, okay, these are the people who should be rewarded financially, and they're gonna bring in people because now it's in their best interest to be like, hey, follow me on Facebook, check me out on Facebook because I'm getting paid. If you're not getting paid by Facebook like that, they do have monetization programs, but in my experience, it's a little bit on the harder side, and it's easier just to get yourself into something like YouTube. But if they can incentivize creators or their talent, they're gonna do phenomenal. Here's my last point. I even have a Facebook group of 100,000 people. I post my own stuff in my group, and it barely gets anywhere. I'm the admin. You would think your admins, right, would get like some of the highest reach, and that's not even the case. So I was like, why am I even doing this? Sometimes I wish my group gets canceled just so that I don't have to deal with managing a group of 100,000 people, because the payoff is not worth it. I'm just not a quitter. That's the reason why I keep this group. I'm just not a quitter. So that's my thoughts on Facebook. I think that's why they suffered from a monetary point of view, and why they're not gaining in the young people space. I see that the West European nations, from what I'm reading, are exiting Facebook. Yeah, okay. Young people don't want to be part of Facebook because the cool people are on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. Then after I make my TikTok video, I just dump that thing on on Instagram. It's become a dumpster place. I've never said, let me make this video exclusively for Instagram Reels. I don't do that. Nobody does. Not literally, but most people don't do that. Anyways, I'm self-conscious because I see my beard and then my nose becomes itchy. There's nothing wrong with me, but seeing myself, all of a sudden my nose itches. But let me know your thoughts. No one is talking about Facebook like this. Nobody. And I promise you that this is something worth mentioning. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, I do ask that you guys do so. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. Much love. Until next time, Rock D Lee, and I'm out.